What is this? I have to be quiet though because everybody's leaving. It's like 4:40 and I have to leave for school at 7:20. I'm gonna go take a shower and get on my uniform and I'll be back. So today I'm gonna be telling y'all like some stories about my school, like how weird it is. It's a private school. I need to cover this because it like says my school name on it. So first thing is that we are not allowed to wear really any form of jewelry. Earrings, it has to be stud and it can only be one. And necklaces, it can only be a cross or a religious necklace. All the girls wear like random stuff anyway, like nobody cares. Another thing is that our shoes have to be black. They have to be all black or they have to be all white, otherwise you get a detention. We have this thing called iReady on the computer and you have to have 75 now, it used to be 60, 75 minutes on reading and math, like activities by the end of the week, otherwise you get a detention in the next week. A funny thing is that if you look up our school on like Google and you look at the reviews, they be saying, oh, they whip us, don't go to the school, the food is like expired. It's true though, the expired part. So I used to go to this after school program that they started at my school, and me and my friend, we were just chilling. It was snack time and we were eating in the cafeteria with all the other grades. And this little girl was just sitting at the table like with all her other friends. I think she's in like kindergarten. And she has in this really glittery like bow, kind of like, oh. And my principal, she comes in, she's like 100 years old, bro. She comes in to like inspect everything, make sure it's going good, seeing if she can get anybody in trouble today. And she spots the little girl and I'm already like, oh no, she done for. So she goes up to the little girl and she's like, you can't have that in. She's like, take it out. So the little girl takes out her bow and my principal grabs it from her and throws it in the garbage. As y'all know, today is the eclipse. My school emailed everybody and said that you don't have to come, but if you're not gonna come, you have to write a paper on the eclipse. I don't know who they think I am because I'm not doing that. So my class for the 8th grade, you have this thing where on the outside of the classroom, we have this kind of like wall and it has all of our photos on it. So some random day came along and they were gonna take our photos, but if you didn't want to take it then, you could upload you could send our teacher like an appropriate one for them to put up. And the pictures are in the hallway, so it's for everyone to see. So it's awkward. So this girl that I'm friends with, let's call her Carly. She doesn't want to take the photo, or she doesn't like her photo, so she says she's gonna go send my teacher one after school. So she sends the photo and my teacher like prints it out and puts it out on the board outside her classroom. I guess my principal was walking by when she saw it and she pulled Carly out. So she pulls Carly out and they have a talk. My principal is like outraged because Carly was wearing lip gloss in the photo. She gives her this whole long talk about like, who are you trying to impress? Like, why are you trying to impress the boys by putting on all that? She was literally wearing lip gloss. So she makes her take it down and she has to retake the whole photo. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about one crazy teacher. He obviously got fired, but his name was Mr. George. Okay, so Mr. George, he's huge. He has his beard and he always wears a braid. My school is a Catholic school, so they're very like homophobic and stuff, but he always wore like pink Hello Kitty masks and people would always give him like weird looks. So it was summer school and he was our summer school teacher for that year. He would always kind of like give the girls special treatment. I don't know if it was because like me and the other girl who were there were like quiet and we didn't do anything, but so he would randomly call on people who obviously didn't know the answer. And I know all teachers do this, but then he would yell at them when they didn't know it. He spat in this guy's face. He was like getting all up on him. He was spitting on him and he knocked his desk over. And apparently him and Miss Gracie were, if you watch my last story time, you know who that is. But then people are saying Miss Gracie is lesbian. So this kid in 2nd grade, Philip, he was definitely something. He definitely had like learning issues and stuff, and when we come back from recess, he would have rocks and he would be munching on them behind me. But that's besides the point. One time he was having a tantrum during like quiet reading time, and the old school counselor, this old guy, he looks like Santa, he pulled him out of the classroom. He didn't he physically pulled him. Like Philip was like lying on the floor, he was dragging him by his legs. Philip was grabbing onto the legs of the desk trying not to get pulled. He was pulling him, and then he dragged him down the stairs. I don't know if that was even like legal, like can you even do that? But anyway, Let me know if other schools do this, but we stopped, like, we weren't allowed to have recess after 5th grade. Like, that was the last year we could have it. It's early, so I can't think of any more stories, but there's definitely more. So now I need to talk about something that I totally forgot to talk about. I'm so sorry. I just want to say thank you so freaking much for all the attention, likes, and like positivity I got on my last story time. I was actually not expecting that at all. Like, I went to bed and it was at like 18K, the video, and I woke up and it was at 230K. Like, what the hell? You don't understand how much this means to me, because I've always dreamt of being an influencer, because like ever since I was young, I always loved to watch people online like that. And I always wanted to be like them, so that's kind of been my like little dream since I was young. And like for the followers too, like I was at 20 yesterday and now I'm at like 1,000. Like, that's crazy. I thought it was gonna take me months to get there, but like I reached this milestone like that because of y'all. I also want to thank you guys so much for all the sweet comments that I got on that video. It was so nice. And yes, I know I looked a little bit yellow, maybe not a little bit, a lot yellow in that video. That was actually just because of my vanity. I'll show you right now. So my vanity has 3 modes. This is the white one, and then this is the normal one, and then this is the warm one. It's yellow, so it makes me look yellow too. So I promise you my makeup is not that yellow. And if you see on all my other videos, like my skin tone is normal. Somebody asked me what race I am. I'm multiracial. I'm Puerto Rican, Mexican, and Nigerian. And on my story time, someone was like, I can't tell if this is satire or not. I don't know why it would be satire. That's like a genuine story that happened. And I know I might have sounded like cocky or something talking about that, but like I just wanted to tell the story because like I felt like, you know, it was a fun thing to talk about. And I was saying it was traumatizing. I always say that as a joke. I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is so traumatizing. Like, I'm sorry y'all did not understand. By the way, hot take, the e.l.f. Power Grip is so good for your eyebrows. I don't know, it works for me. For the story time, when I was like story time where like I got attention for being pretty, some girl, she was like, I think you mean ugly. Like, obviously I was expecting hate comments because I mean, it's the internet, what can you do? But some of them were just so silly. Like, I don't know, I felt like it was obvious that I was yellow because of my lighting. I don't know what else to talk about, so I think that's it. But I love you, Pookie, so much, and have a great day.
I actually cannot right now. Get ready with me to break up with my boyfriend on New Year's Eve. So, if you're wondering why I'm breaking up with him, basically, so we've been together for 3 years now. To connect the dots a bit, I'll just, you know, say a bit about me. So, my parents are split up. Right now, I'm at my mum's, and my mum met my stepdad about 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. So, I have one brother that is younger than me and one stepsister. My family is quite like family orientated, so when I met my boyfriend, he's always, you know, went out of his way to really try and get close to like my parents and like my brother, you know, because we're just like family orientated. I've always like gone to him when I've had issues, like because I don't really like my stepfather. So if I need someone to talk to, like, it would always be him. Like, I could always go to him and count on him for, like, that support. So back in October, so like 3 months ago, there was this Halloween party at my house. So my parents weren't home. They were on a holiday. It was like a 2-day holiday, so it's perfect to throw a Halloween party, obviously with permission. So my boyfriend was at, obviously, my party at my house with me. My younger brother was at a friend's house because he's only like 15, so he wasn't gonna party, he was gonna hang out with his friends. My stepsister is a year older than me, so she wanted to go to her like year group's little like party that they had. And then it was getting like later, and he was like, hey, is it alright if I like, you know, head off to like see my mates at this party just for a little bit? And like, it wasn't that far. It was like, what, like 10-minute drive. Like, it wasn't that far. I was like getting tired anyways, and like I trusted him, so I was like, yeah, that's fine. Like, you go hang out with your friends, you go like have some fun, like that's okay, because I got to hang out with my friends, so that's only fair. So he ended up going to the same party that my stepsister was at because they're in the same year group. So I ended up just falling asleep. Most people left my party. I hadn't heard from my boyfriend and I was like, surely he's fine. I just sent him a few text messages. I didn't want to be annoying. But like, I've been with him for 3 years. I trusted him. I was like, everything's fine. Like, it's fine. So the next day, he was acting pretty strange. But like, I let it slide. Like, I asked him, I was like, are you all good? And he was like, oh, I'm just like hungover. Like, I'm just not thinking properly. So yeah, I completely let that slide. And then when he kept coming over to mine to just like, you know, stay the night in the next few weeks, he would always act really weird around like my stepsister. Like whenever he would just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom or something, or like on his way to shower, he would always like stop by her door. But like it was just like really random. Like they'd never really conversed before unless it was like, you know, family events or when they first got to like meet each other. My stepsister started asking things like, oh, like, when is he coming over again? Like, he's so nice. And I'm like, you haven't said this, like, in the whole 3 years that me and my boyfriend have been together. Like, that's, like, the bit that really just, like something was clicking. At this point, I actually just started questioning my boyfriend to his face. And he was just like, I would never do anything like that. You've known me for 3 years now, like, don't you trust me? And I was just like, yeah, I do. Like, I was just, you know, wondering. I just had suspicions, like, I didn't mean to. So that kind of led to, like, a little break off for about a week. We kind of just, like, didn't really speak to each other. So in that week, I decided, you know what, I'll just have some me time. I'll go hang out with friends. I don't know, like, it was just, like, a little break. So I still have friends that are older than me, like in the year above me at school. And I was, you know, just hanging out with them because, you know, like I should just hang out with friends. Like me and my boyfriend having a break, like I may as well make myself happy. So I tell my friends about how me and my boyfriend are on a break. And one of them just says like, do you know? And I was, you know, really confused. I was like, do I know what? So then she just tells me right then and there what happened at that party that he went to and why he wasn't answering me. I thought it was a joke at first. I was like, like, no, like seriously, like surely you're lying. And she was like, I'm not lying. I'm not. That's led me to here. So, but anyway, so since it's New Year's Eve, we plan to hang out for New Year's Eve because we have every New Year's Eve. So why wouldn't we this one? So for New Year's every year, me and my boyfriend have done like the grapes under the table. I don't know if it's actually real, but we just have done it anyways because I don't know, we just have. And then obviously we say like our New Year's resolution, what we're hoping for like at midnight, and what we're bringing in for 2025. So I'm gonna say that what I want in 2025 is to be with someone that's loyal, doesn't lie, and isn't a cheater. I don't know if I really want to listen to what he wants, but I probably should because that's nice. So I'll listen to what he wants for 2025 and then I'll be like, yeah, to fulfill mine, I'm breaking up with you. Set it all in, you know, just in case there's some tears. Now I am done. Thanks for getting ready with me. Have a great New Year's, guys.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough.
Ready with me, but I got something for real to talk about today. Also, thank you guys for 20K. I gained 10,000 followers in one day. I was like, oh my god. Anyways, y'all, my ex texted me and asked me if I could go on a date with him.
And this isn't even my recent ex. This is like my ex from a year ago. And we have some really bad history. Well, it was good at first. Like, in the beginning of our relationship, like, it was like the most perfect thing you could ever think of. Like, it was perfect. But over time, like, stuff got really bad. Especially with our communication and stuff. And especially because of the fact he wasn't sober. I don't know if I'm gonna share too much because I didn't get permission from my ex. Like, there was a point in time where he was only texting me to... Yeah. And he was really disrespectful to me and all that stuff. But again, like, he wasn't sober. And he was, like, always just freaking out of it. But he ended up breaking up with me. And yeah, but I just got out of a relationship, guys. Like, I'm fresh out of a relationship. Like, I'm talking, like, we broke up 3 weeks ago. And I'm just not ready. I'm really not. And I'm still extremely sad about the breakup. Like, I'm not completely over it yet. Because, like, it was, like, my most perfect relationship ever. Like, everything was going right. And I don't know, it was just perfect. And I had, like, the best relationship with his mom. Well, I still do. Like, it was actually a dream come true for me. Like, let me show you what he got. Like, look. It's from Pandora. This is the sweetest thing anyone has ever gotten me. Like, I know it's just a ring, but, like, I would see this on my Pinterest boards and, like, videos about it, and I was like, I need one. But I never even asked for it. That's the thing. Like, he literally just got it. And he got the exact one. Like, the exact one I wanted. I don't know how he knew that. And it came with a note. The note is still on my vanity. Like, look. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I can't throw this away. It's too precious for me. Like, I know he did me, like, really bad. But, like, I really can't. Like, that's genuinely, like, the sweetest thing that anyone has ever given me. But he changed over time. He stopped being like that. And things just got really... It got really weird. And I hate that that always has to be the case. I hate that everything is always just perfect in the beginning and it just goes downhill. Because it makes the breakup process hurt way more. Because it's like, how do you go from this to that? I don't know, y'all. I'm just tired of people freaking leaving me. Like, I know it sounds like really, like, sad, which it is, but it really does, like, kill my soul. The lover girl in me can't handle it. I just got so much love to give. Every time I think I'm in something great, I get done the worst way. Every single time. Like, it never misses. And I always get broken up with during this time of year, during December. Like, something always tragic and sad happens during holiday season, and I end up being extremely sad. Like, this whole month has been extremely devastating for me. Because it's just, like, always something. And it's like, how am I supposed to allow myself to be happy and be excited when good things come my way? When good things do come my way, it never stays that way. Like, it always just turns out hurting. Everything good that happens to me hurts the shit out of me. I still got so much love for his family though. Like, I still talk to his mom all the time. Hold up, lace reveal. It always comes out ashy. Okay, I fixed it. But yeah, he said it's no bad blood or anything and he still loves me and stuff. And I don't know why. Like, I hate when they do that. Like, they leave you and they say, I still love you. Like, I still have a lot of love and respect for my most recent ex, but I know I need to let go and just move on. Because I'm tired of being the only one sad about this. I know that he don't care and he out living his best life right now. I feel like me being the only one sad about this is, like, kind of embarrassing on my part. So yeah, I'm just trying to get my shit together and move on. And it's hard because now I feel like if someone were to actually try to come into my life and try to be genuine with me, I wouldn't allow them to. Because it's like, I've been here before. And it always turns out bad for me. Like, I've gotten the promise rings, I've gotten the flowers, I've gotten everything. And still, I get hurt. And so it's like, how can I trust you? You know what I'm saying? And there was a point in time where I tried to start a villain arc era because I'm tired of these niggas playing with me first. But that didn't last long. I'm too much of a lover girl for that. And that's one of the main reasons why I don't want to go on this date with my ex. Like, I just don't. I don't trust this at all. And I don't think I trust him at all. Like, I don't trust anybody with my face. And he sent me, like, a really long, heartfelt message. Just pretty much saying that he was sorry and he's gonna try his best to do anything to make me smile and make it up to me. And now that he's clean and now that he's sober, he realized how much he took my love for granted. But I don't know, y'all. Maybe this could be really good for me. I don't know. Like, maybe this can save my depressing December streak. Because I'm on year 3 of being absolutely devastated in December. I hate December. But yeah, y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just trying to protect my feelings right now because I don't think I can take one more heartbreak. And I don't think I would want to do that to him, especially because I'm not ready and I still somewhat miss my ex. And I still think about him. I think it would be really selfish of me to say yes to going on a date with him. But he also said I can do things at my own pace, so I don't know. I'm just gonna have to update y'all. I can't think about this all today. This is the fit of the day. Just a calm set with my Uggs. I know this was one of my boring get ready with me's, but I just wanted to talk about it. Anyways, I'm going to school. Bye, guys.
Breaking news. The future is here, and it looks bright.
Sorry you guys, I look a mess right now, but we have to get ready to get out of the house, being kicked out. So basically before my parents went to sleep, they were like, you need to be out of the house before the morning, you need to be freaking gone. And I did not believe them at all, and I didn't believe them at all. And my mom texted me at 1:35 and it's 1:47. She was like, are you packing your things? Are you almost ready to leave? And I was like, no, I thought you guys were joking. She was like, why in the heck would we be joking about this? We're kicking you out. You're done. And I didn't even do anything bad at all. I'm always helping them out, doing so much for them, running around, picking up food, groceries, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I need to compose myself. Basically, all that happened was my dad had to use my MacBook because my sister locked him out of his phone, so he had to, plug his phone into my MacBook, and he saw my boyfriend and I's, messages, and it was nothing bad. We were just talking about, we can't wait to move in with each other, how we love each other so much. That's every girl's freaking dream, a teenage dream, and it's what? And they said, oh, if you're so worried about moving out, why don't you just move out now? And I thought they were just joking about it and everything. And they were like, Mia, we've been talking, oh, if you're so worried about moving out, just move out now. Since you and your boyfriend are talking about it so much, just move out now. Why don't you? You'll take a burden off of us and everything like that. But I didn't, actually think they were being for real. Guys, I can't stop crying. And I don't even have a car right now. It says, power steering assist, so I can't even drive my car right now. How am I gonna get to work, to school? I'm just screwed. I'm literally screwed. JK, y'all, April freaking Fools, y'all. April Fools. Ah!